Wanda did everything wrong by Kaida. Now, Kaida's a channel that I randomly found this morning because I went down a rabbit hole of John Walker from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show on how dude got a bad rap, dude didn't do anything fucking wrong. And I found Kaida through that. And I saw this. And yes, I agree with this completely because Wanda is a fucking villain. I'm tired of people trying to claim that she isn't. So, let's check out this video. I can't wait to see how it goes.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
Flashback.
Bitch, what?
If you won't let us go, just let us die.
Yeah. Total hero behavior right there, bro.
Alright, let's talk about it, I guess. Not gonna lie to you guys, there is nothing more delusional in the world than a Wanda Maximoff stan on Twitter. I swear, they are the worst accounts to ever exist.
Bitch, like, no. No. No, motherfucker. You ain't getting any of that witch pussy. Wanda's attorney, you're gonna have a hell of a job because you're gonna fucking lose this. I'm like, I hate it.
But what's going on, everybody? It's Kata, aka Khalil Too Short, and today we're going to be talking about another conversation that sprung up because of the release of the Thunderbolts. A video that I released not too long ago called John Walker Did Nothing Wrong, which went crazy.
Yes, that one. That's the one that I found. I love it.
By the way, thank you guys for all the love and support.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Sprung up the conversation whether John Walker
I really like your videos.
the right or wrong for offing the terrorists the way that he did.
And what's funny is, because I watch multiple videos on this, one thing he doesn't touch on, but another person did. This other person used to be military, so they talked about ROE, military rules, how the military differs from police and everything. And super good video. Like, honestly, John Walker did nothing wrong. He got shafted by politicians and fucking Disney Plus writers. Go fuck yourselves. He's the best character in the new MCU.
Most people with a logical brain would say, no, he wasn't in the wrong. He had every right to do what he did.
He really fucking did. It's a fucking terrorist.
The conversation spring back up after years, but after 4 years, the conversation then started around whether Wanda Maximoff was in the right or the wrong for what she did in the show WandaVision.
She was in the wrong.
She enslaved an entire town full of people because her fake vibrator broke.
Okay, I lost my tracking for whatever reason. Hello? Let me go back a bit to hear what he said.
Wanda Maximoff was in the right or the wrong for what she did in the show WandaVision. You know, when she enslaved an entire town full of people because her fake vibrator broke.
Okay. I wouldn't exactly call him that. That was her the love of her life. I will give her that. Which is why I don't see... But no, at the time, she didn't... Did she know at the time that they were... Well, no, yeah, she did, because they tore him apart, I guess, but... I don't know. It's all super fucking weird. Overall, no, she was not in the fucking right at all. Destroying the facility, I can see, because, you know, they're kind of desecrating my... You know, my loved one's body, my partner's body. But... enslaving an entire fucking town to make-believe, and you knowing that they fucking hate it, that's completely wrong. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I can't feel you.
You don't say!
Yeah,
he's
there's
dead.
no justification for anything that she did, and we're going to talk about it here. But before we do, I need y'all to do 3 things for me. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And if you...
Like... Yeah, I'll share it to my Twitter. There we go.
You don't do all 3 of those things, and it's fine. When the show Ironheart
Like, share,
releases,
and I'm already
she's gonna
subbed.
team up with another female Iron Man that's going to be played by Rachel Zegler, and they're going to be fighting their big bad villain called the Patriarchy.
Oh, that'd be... Oh, that's horrendous. That'd be horrendous.
Thanks.
Now let's get into it. Before we start, we need to talk about the obvious. In the show WandaVision, let's just be perfectly clear. I, for one, enjoyed the first 3 episodes because of the mystery going on in the show. We had no idea
that was super cool.
Why Vision was back. We had no idea why Wanda was having these sitcom-ass episodes and everything was in black and white and then some things were in color. There was weird noises going on. Where did she get children from? There were so many elements to that show that was very mysterious and engaging. I was thinking there was going to be some slow reveal that she's being controlled by Mephisto or another demon god that is controlling Wanda and making her do all of these things. I was really enjoying the show, and then
it was super cool. If they let it unfold strictly from Wanda's POV, more so from Wanda's POV and everything, and you slowly unravel what's happening, it could have been a great fucking show. It's when they started getting more so and more so into the side characters of FBI dude, Darcy Lewis, and Rambo, whatever the fuck she is.
It all just started to go downhill.
Yeah.
It's revealed that not only does Wanda know exactly what is going on.
Yeah, why would you reveal this in the middle of the season?
She created an
like, this was a super weird reveal in the middle of the season. It would have been cool if, or fuck, the mystery that, for me at least, the mystery of Vision figuring out what's going on. If we focused more on him trying to figure out what happened, I think would have made it infinitely better.
Entire parallel reality inside of the one that she already lived in because of the death of Vision. They were supposed to live their life together after the events of Infinity War and Endgame, but as we know, Vision got that brain plucked right out of him and he's no longer functioning. So she wigs out and...
See, there's that, but at the same time, he's a robot. Couldn't you bring him back? I feel like you could bring him back.
Created this entire reality, enslaving all of these people. And you want to know how else we know that she's doing it? There's an episode where Vision gets free and he travels the outskirts of the Hex. He sees how people are stuck in place. Agatha is also there, a character who had no business being in the show, by the way. And she is tearing up, and Vision figures out that Wanda is doing all these things. And when he confronts Wanda, what's the first thing that she does? She tries to shut him down. He even starts telling her that these people have children.
Yeah, this was such a good part of the show. I loved this part.
The real things that he is saying to her. And another example,
because it was so unnerving.
She was in the wrong when Sword, who is the space version of S.H.I.E.L.D., they show up to the Hex and they confront Wanda Maximoff. What's the first thing this dumb bitch does?
You can hardly blame us, Wanda.
I think I can.
Meanwhile,
To stop her.
stop who?
She's
Yeah, what the fuck do you mean, Wanda?
None of it is my own.
She starts acting like she's the victim in this entire situation when she's enslaving an entire town. Even the leader of Sword confronts her and says this.
You've taken an entire town hostage.
Well, I'm not the one with the guns, Director.
Shut up, bitch!
Like, that's such a stupid writing decision to be like, I'm not the one with the guns, Director. No, you're the one with superpowers holding everyone against their fucking will to the point where if you're not gonna let them go, they want to die. The fuck do you mean guns? What the fuck do I'm not the one with the guns, Director have to do with anything? Like, it's one thing that always bothered me about Wanda was people always seem to forget the fact that she, her and her brother, sure, they chose the good side eventually, only when it got to the point where it was, oh shit, Ultron wants to wipe out all life on Earth. That's not good, so they joined the Avengers. But one thing people always seem to fucking forget is they joined Hydra willingly. They were willing test subjects. All because a munition that Stark had fucking made at some point, his company made, was used in a civil war. As if that's personally his fucking fault. Like, it really irks me how people seem to forget she was willing Hydra. until it didn't serve her purposes anymore.
Like, what do you mean? Oh, I'm not the one with the guns. You are using ancient, powerful magic to enslave an entire town.
Yes, exactly.
As stupid as a stupid does.
Also, let's bring this back to the Thunderbolts, because there's another conversation about how people are not judging Bob for putting all those people in the void, but they're doing so for Wanda Maximoff. This is a very easily debunkable thing for the narrative that you're trying to go here. Bob was doing everything subconsciously, as in he had no idea or control over what the void was doing. It's even stated in the film that this is his darker half and he has to conquer that. So he was not on purpose putting all these people into those void rooms. Wanda Maximoff, clear as day, knows exactly what she's doing to the people in the town of Westview. So you can't compare the two because they're not comparable. One's doing it on purpose and the other one isn't. It's as simple as that. And the crazy part is there is a version of this story that could work. Wanda Maximoff knows what she's doing is wrong, but she's keeping these people enslaved for her own selfish reason to replace the family that she doesn't have anymore. And by the end of the show, everybody comes together to defeat Wanda, and then she goes off and does her own thing with the Darkhold and all these other things. All of that could have worked. Or
yeah, that makes sense.
To where Wanda is being controlled again by Mephisto or some other kind of...
if you want her to stay good, have it so she's being controlled. If you want it to where she's not being controlled, then she has to be the bad guy. When you have this double put together like this, it doesn't work. At all. Like, whatsoever. It just seems fucking it's sloppy. And it reeks of, alright, let's wrap this up. She's gotta be a good guy still. Lo and behold, in the next movie, she's not a good guy anymore. She's the main antagonist in the next Doctor Strange movie. Hunting down a child to bring her children, killing alternate versions of herself. Why are you trying to make her out to be a good guy in the end of this when she's very clearly a bad guy in the next fucking movie? It makes zero sense.
Demon god to justify all the things that she's doing. But in the end, they play it as if her letting go of the slaves, because that's what they are, mind slaves to Wanda.
Yeah, you're mind raping them.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
Like, she sacrificed so much because she stopped doing the evil thing that she was doing.
God, I hate that line. I hate that fucking line. That line is so fucking infuriating. How long? They couldn't think, they couldn't breathe, they couldn't even see their own family members and do the things that they wanted to do. You didn't sacrifice shit. You created an entire town full of fake people. Your children are fake. Your vibrator is fake. There's no reason for everybody to be like, oh, they'll never know what you sacrificed. You're the villain here, not the white man that's in charge of S.W.O.R.D. That was another indicator that the MCU was going down the route of the MCU. And what also makes her decision so much worse is in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Oh, is he going to touch on it too?
By far the worst Marvel property to ever exist.
It really sucks too, because I love Sam Raimi as a director. It just sucks that that movie sucks.
Put it down there with Secret Invasion. I seriously hate Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
No, it doesn't make any narrative sense.
In that film, Doctor Strange is trying to figure out why the MacGuffin of the film, America Chavez, a character with no literal character, besides the fact that both of her parents were women and they lived on a utopia full of lesbians.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
Yeah, sure, because there's definitely not some statistic that says when women are together in relationships, there's a lot of domestic shit going on. But sure, yeah, there was a utopia full of lesbians.
Dude, I could look past that. I don't even really give a fuck about that. It's the fact that she has no true character. You know? Like, she's boring. She's boring, and I don't... She's a boring character. That's my main issue with it. I don't care where she came from, the backstory they chose to make for her, or anything like that. Oh, your parents are lesbians? Cool, whatever. It's just she's so fucking boring.
In that film, she is being chased by the Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch is trying to find a way to bring her fake children back. And again, she is supposed to be the villain of the film, so it makes sense. But the justification of what she did in Westview will never make sense. Dr. Strange goes to her and says this dumb shit.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up wanting to discuss what happened at Westview. I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
But you put things right in the end, and that was never in doubt.
You are the sorcerer.
I hate that. That's so out of... That's not what Strange would care about. It's strange that, you know, the wizards never showed up in the first place, but it's just so... It's such bad writing. It's bad fucking writing.
Supreme. What the fuck do you mean you just knew she was gonna put things right? It is your job to stop things like that. That's when I was like, oh no, this movie is dumb. This entire arc that you're doing with Wanda is completely dumb. You're trying to justify the evil things that she was doing in that television show. There is no reality where Wanda was the hero or sacrificed anything. She was the legit villain. I saw an idiot on Twitter that was like,
I'm sorry, what?
oh, she was delusional.
I hate
She
it.
was in
I hate
distress.
it.
Oh, she
Fucking
was an
cope.
emotional
That is some
woman,
fucking
so there was
cope
nothing
simp
that she could
bullshit.
do to stop these things. I see that as a more valid justification than they going, oh, we don't even know what they sacrificed for her. Yeah, she was an emotional woman and she was doing things and didn't think about the consequences of her actions. That makes more sense than everything else. But the people trying to validate the things that she did and say that she was not in her right mind, y'all are dumb. Y'all are legitimately dumb because the show that you're watching even tells you that she knows exactly what she's doing. I'm telling you, there's no show that went on a sharper downturn than WandaVision when all the stuff started getting revealed about the show, man. And I didn't even talk about the chick that walked through the barrier and got her powers through it. There's no need to talk about that. Wanda was in the wrong. There's so many other things about that show that are dumb, but I just think the justification of the things that she was doing is the worst one yet. And I just think it's dumb to try to equate that to John Walker, who had every right to kill the man who was just previously trying to kill him and the civilians around him. Or to Bob's situation with the Void. There was no correlation there. The man was the one that legitimately had trauma throughout his life, unlike Wanda. So no, there's no reason in trying to compare the two. But oh, she's so mother. Yeah, I'll tell you what she is.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
All in all, Wanda is the villain in all the things that she did post-Endgame. And I want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I truly hated that. Because
it's not even just that. She was also a villain. She was fairly fucking villainous in Ultron when she was introduced.
I liked Wanda.
Like, one thing, like, the Lagos thing, sure, I could get over. But Ultron... How many people were injured / killed when she unleashed the Hulk? She knew exactly what she was doing. She could have walked away. Her brother wanted to walk away. But she decided, no, I want the big one. And unleashes the Hulk on a civilian population with no regard to them. She did it on purpose. She committed a terrorist act. Fuck off. And she gets away scot-free from that. God, that's so fucking stupid.
As a character ever since Age of Ultron. I liked her in that film. I liked her in Civil War a lot. She had a very good character moment where her realizing the ramifications of the actions that she did in that African nation and all the people that died because she didn't know how to control her own powers. There was so much depth going on to her character, especially when you go back to Age of Ultron where she did even really want to fight in her relationship with Hawkeye. I thought that was really good. The fact that
I wonder if he's gonna mention Johannesburg. That she unleashed Hulk on it.
He wasn't even in WandaVision to try to calm her down or do anything like that. To me, just didn't make any sense. She was a character that didn't know her own strength and just wanted to live with her family. And it was a very good thing that they were doing. But when you take that and then turn her into a villain, which again, you can do if you do it properly, but then you try to justify it like she was in the right, that's when you completely lose me and anybody else. And these delusional retards that try to stand stand her and walk behind her like she did everything right, man, get out of here with that stuff, bro. Be so serious right now. But again, these are the same people that were trying to say a terrorist dying was a bad thing, so I guess
Fuck off. We like John Walker. We hate the show.
that's how that goes.
Y'all
let me know what
motherfuckers
you think
shoehorning
down
his
below.
bullshit.
Do you think Wanda was right? Do you think she was wrong? Or are you indifferent and don't give a shit? Put it in the comments and we'll talk about it. I really appreciate all the love the channel has been getting recently, man. I can't even describe to you guys how amazing it's been. I don't script my videos, you know what I mean? I might edit it because I stumble over my words sometimes. But
which is good.
I appreciate everybody that likes it, that dislikes it, and everything like that, man. Unlike Wanda Maximoff, I'm justified into making these videos and voicing my opinion, even though I'm not always right. I'm just never wrong.
Move this man!
But no, in all seriousness, I really appreciate it. Please put some feedback on the video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy, man.
No, bro, I fucking loved it. Honestly, my biggest issue was you didn't mention, my biggest issue with the video would be you didn't mention Johannesburg, where she unleashed Hulk on it. Other than that, fucking loved it. Like I said, I found your John Walker video. I saw this. I love you. Keep doing your shit. You're fucking dope. You fucking deserve all the love. Make sure you check out the original video and check him out. He deserves all his fucking love. Yeah. Like and subscribe to me and him if you want to see more of. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.